Alright guys, we're back with another Kids Can Cook 2, number 2. And today we're going to do pot stickers, dumplings, whatever it is. You know, I don't know the difference. So if you know that, just tell me in the comments below because honestly, I have no clue. But anyway, this was one of the recipes I learned at my cooking school. And this was actually probably my favorite because it's the easiest to make to me. And it really tastes good for really no effort. But you know, I thought this would be an easy one, and just be careful because we're going to be dealing with hot oils, so make sure you have a parent nearby you or someone that can watch you while you do this in case you get burned. They can act quickly on it. All right, let's get started. Come in close and we'll show you the ingredients. We first have our cabbage, then we have a piece of ginger root, then we have our pot sticker wrappers, also known as wonton wrappers, then our green onions, our sesame seed oil, our rice vinegar, our chili oil. If you can find it unhot, let me know because I can only find hot. Our watered chestnuts, our La Choy soy sauce, and then we also have salt, white sugar, and ground pork. All right, now we've got a little bit of oil in there just so it cooks right with the pork. But just be careful around this oil because it could like easily burn you, but you know, just you don't have anything much to worry about. Just be careful. This is 1 pound. We're going to cook it all up and only use half. And maybe you can use the other half for like pork tacos or something. I don't know. All right, now what you really want to do is you might want to season your pork just to give it a little bit more flavor than you usually have in just plain pork. Now we're going to put in all of our ingredients. We already have our half head of a medium cabbage. Now we've got our pork, then our water chestnuts, then our ginger root, sesame oil, salt, and this one's going to be a feisty one, every kid's best friend, sugar, green onions, chili oil, rice vinegar, as invisible as that looks, and soy sauce. Then you're gonna mix it well, and most of these are gonna, it says in the recipe, are finely chopped. So let me give you a little tip. You put the ingredients in the bowl, like let's say you put the cabbage in. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 2 small knives and like an X like that. It's a lot safer, you don't have to get your hands involved, plus it gets it done faster. And if you can't do it by yourself, have your parents do it because it might require a little bit of muscle. Now, most of these items you're going to find in the international or Asian aisle, whatever it is at your store, whether it's Walmart, Target, Costco, you know, they all have an international aisle. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put the pot sticker wrappers on a hard surface, not a fabric, because, you know, you're going to need to get these wet and your parents will like really beat you if you do it on like some expensive fabric. Okay, is get your fingers wet at your sink, or you know, have like a bowl of water by you to get your fingers wet every now and then. And you just wet it like this. Then you get like a spoonful of stuff, not a spoonful necessarily, just a little bit of stuff. Like about this much right here should be good. If anything, that would be too much, but okay. Then what you do is you fold it together like so. And first you want to get these sides so it doesn't fold out. So you're basically making it like a taco, but you're closing all the sides around it. And then you have your pot sticker. They usually have you like wrinkle it together like this, like fold it like that or so. I'm not the perfect chef, but that's pretty much your first one. And then we're going to put our oil on our pan and fry it. Okay, now you're going to take your pot stickers and you're going to gently place them in the pan. Be really careful on this part because this is where the hot oil could come in. What you're going to want to do is you're going to brown one side and then you're going to flip them over and brown the other side. I had my dad help me flip these because the oil is getting very hot, as you can see, and if that jumps out and hits me, that's gonna burn like a bad insult. These look awesome, better than any restaurant. Homemade is always the way to go, except, if you're like a little kid and you don't like getting burns, I recommend like, some thin gloves where you can still like work your hand movements, but it doesn't like, touch you in any way, the burning oils. Now, if you're just a type of person that needs to dip this in something, anything really, but what I recommend personally is sweet and sour sauce or soy sauce, or if you just have like a house sauce that you make at home, anything would work for this. Now, let's dig in. It's my favorite part of the whole video. That's really good. I tasted a water chestnut straight when I was cutting it up. It tasted nasty, but apparently the water chestnut acts like tofu, and it kind of absorbs the flavors around it. Or, if you don't cook it right, it kind of tastes like an onion, because trust me, I've made that mistake before with water chestnuts. But anyway, other than this, you should really make this. It's really easy. I'll see you guys on the next Kids Can Cook 2. This has been episode 2. Yeah, I got you there, didn't I?